How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're just gonna go over a quick overview of a Paladin, which is Fist of Heaven's skill. We're only level 61 with nearly 2000 damage from 1000 to 2000. We have about 800 health plus our Merc, which has battle orders because it is a modded version of Diablo. Now for our equipment, let's quickly go over that. First we have Spectral Shard, which gives 50 FCR and 22 all the res, which is amazing. We get 52 mana as well, which is great for that character because uh, each cast costs 15 mana, which is quite a lot. We need to get a better helmet. I think we'll probably go at this stage for a rune word, which is Orc Soul. It's called Lore. It gives one to all skills. The rest of the skills are not really worth talking about. Here we have just amulet that I found, one to Paladin skill levels. Nothing fancy, just only have it for the skill levels really. Here we have stealth and trilized armor. Uh, it gives a bit better defense than the early ones, but it doesn't really matter because it's not that much. It doesn't make that much difference. But the important thing here is, of course, FCR 20, FHR 20 as well, which is really good. Faster run hook is really good as well because you can run these. If you're doing ball runs or whatever, there's quite a lot of walking, so that's very useful. Plus the 30 poison breath, which is nice as well. Regenerate mana doesn't make that much difference, but it's great to have as well. Here we have Spirit, very low roll, only 26, but you will see that it's still okay whenever I show you the character tab as well. 66 mana and some res as well. We have a better one that will make soon enough. Just not yet, whenever I can find another amp. Here we have some boots with 20 faster run walk, which is not bad again for running, just for running, and 80 MF, 18 MF is really nice as well, plus the res, but it's not that much. Here we have Mage Fist, 20 FCR again, lovely. Fire skills don't really do anything for us, but just the FCR is great. Just the belt that I crafted, 10 FCR as well, 21 to mana. Could be better, but it's okay for now. Here we have a ring, double the res MF, and some health as well, which is great. And here we have an angel with 30 MF. Now, all of these are just basic charms, so you have FHR, some res, some mana, again res, faster run walk again, again res, FHR, res and res. Here's whatever, we just have to change it, some life, and then res, and again res. Let's go over the items that I can do. So we have a heraldic shield here, 20 res. We could use a Larzuk. I have that quest on, but again, I don't have the Am, so we're not going to do that just yet. So we're going to leave it for a while. Now we have a Spirit here as well. I could run that with the Spectral, without the Spectral Shard. But the thing is that I prefer to run that way, even though we have one to all skills, because it gives very high FCR, and that way we can run these two rings, which gives us 62 MF already with only these two, and we are over 125 FCR, as you can see here. And we can get a bit more magic find. We can't do it and otherwise, so I think that's just better. 69 FHR, nice. What else we have here? Yeah, so we're at this breakpoint. It's good enough, to be honest. As you saw, all the res is maxed because, especially because of this. Salvation gives some elemental damage, which adds to the lightning damage of the of the Fist of Heavens, plus 32 all the race. We might bump a bit more points into that in the Hell, but it's good enough for now because we are 132, 192, and 110. So our res is maxed. We don't have anything for cannot be frozen, as you probably realized. It's not that important because we're a ranged character, so you're not supposed to get hit. If you don't get hit, it doesn't matter, and the freeze goes away pretty quickly. We have a holy shield as well, so if we go over these skills, we have maxed holy bolt. Just put 1 point here, 1 point here. We have maxed fist of heavens, then 1 point here, 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 and here. I use it just because of the extra blocking chance, but unless you actually put some points into it, it doesn't matter. And then we're just going to the Holy Nova here to increase our damage of the Fist of Heavens. And then here we have a point in Vigor. That's what I used before because I didn't use the Mercenary from Act 1. So we used the Vigor for that. We're not using it anymore. And yeah, as I said before, we're just using Salvation now. So we can go quickly for a Balder run so you can see how it goes. We can actually change the players count. Let's go to 5. I can probably do it in a bit higher one, but I'd like to run just on that little bit lower so the run is faster. So it is in single player, as you can see, the map is saved. Now with the buff, we have over 1000 health, which is beautiful. You can see how quickly we actually just melt through them. Let's get some mana, because as I said before, this skill takes a lot of mana. So these beetles are actually extremely good for XP. I'm sure some of you realize that as well. So whenever you actually see them, sometimes I would consider even not going straight away to the next level, just running a little bit to get that extra XP. But we won't do it now because we just want to show off how quickly we can actually run this. So yeah, definitely have to run more health here for it. And remember, this is P5, and as I said, yeah, you can run it definitely higher, no problem. But yeah, we want to stay on that level just to melt a little bit faster, and it's still really decent XP and good drops as well here. Welcome back. So we just arrived at Throne of Destructions, and you see we have souls here. Now, our Fist of Heavens can't deal damage to them on its own, because we're sending out holy bolts as well. It actually damages them as well, so it doesn't matter if they have lightning immune, we're still dealing damage as well. So let's just clear these, and we can see how well we can do with the waves here as well. Now, nice thing about this, especially the Holy Bolt, is that we're actually healing our Merc. Otherwise, you see how fast his health goes down. So this is really nice extra from the skill as well, and it deals decent damage as well. So not only you're melting through everything, you're actually healing your mercenary as well, which is useful. And the nice thing they did on this mod as well is that just before he dies, he actually buffs you just that one last time, so you have the extra 300 I think, seconds to stay buffed. Like anybody, yeah, but they're doing absolutely no damage to us, which is just great. We can finish them off with the Fist of Heavens here. Absolutely no problem. Now, okay, Marcus died, but as you can see, he buffed us again, so we have 300 seconds, which is just a nice thing, because you don't have to worry then if you only have a few seconds left and he didn't buff you. Let's get these boys here. Now see, it's a little bit rough. Some of them, uh, especially might be rough on the last one, so we might actually try to change it to 1 and just kill him like this. We just drop them now, which is nice if you have the runes for Heart of the Oak, which gives FCR and I think +3 to all skills, which is just perfect. I think there's some other bonuses as well. I'll just put it on screen here for in a while, so you can actually see it as well. Now, if we just stand back, because this skill has actually uh, really decent range, and yeah, you see on P1 we just melt right through them. Yeah, they have the annoying knockback as well, so it will knock you back, and you won't be able to use your skill, but that's absolutely fine. Let's just collect some potions, and let's get this bad boy done. We'll change to Holy Bolt for this one, and we'll try to just stay here because the that skill, yeah, the freezing just pushes you back. It's so annoying, so it's just better to stay a little bit farther. So we can really increase our damage here as well if we wanted, just by adding some plus skill items, which are not that hard to get. For example, as I said previously, the helmet, which is the lore, can actually increase our damage drastically. Right, bastard. Okay. Can increase our damage drastically, so that's another thing to do, and it's very cheap run word as well, because it's only an orc soul, so I'll definitely think about getting that as well, if you feel like the damage is not enough for you. I'm not really worried about it. Of course, you just drop some shit. Absolutely fine. Let's see, what's that saber? Yeah. We get that as well, that's yeah. Not bad, but again, we're playing on single player, so it doesn't do anything to us. Uh, Perfect, yeah, and that's it really. It is Nightmare, so yeah, there is a good bit to do. But I decided it's a good point to actually show off this character because you're just moving into hell. You shouldn't have many problems even with the with this build the way that it is now. Again, yeah, get the better helmet 100%. Even if you're losing the 50, all the rest doesn't matter because you're getting resistance from here as well. And these are very easy to get as well, so you might as well try for that. Plus, maybe another ring with double res if your res and hell are not good enough, and you can just change it out for this one because it only gives you MF. It is nice to have the MF there as well, but if you're really struggling, 100% go for the res or damage, whatever you want, to be honest. Perfect. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Nice one.